Next question.
No questions. Oh, Ashfaq. There we go. Ashfaq.
Hey, goeiemiddag ouens. Hoe gaan dit daar?
Goed,
Good, Ankie.
I don't know if either of you are much into cricket, but seeing that you're playing at a great cricket venue, have you guys gone into the net set or a bit?
Now, obviously, it's going to be our first time, I think, for all of us playing at the Adelaide Oval, so excited for that, but we've kept out of the nets this week.
Ashfaq. Okay.
Yeah, just Frans, to be back in the lineup, the bomb squad has a bit of a different look with a 5-3 split. Yeah, how do you feel about that and coming on and making an impact?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's a great opportunity, and just like you said, hopefully we can make an impact when we get a chance.
Steven.
Thanks, Z. Lood, watter mate het julle die kwessie van die lynstaande hierdie week aangespreek? Ek dink vroegerig in die wedstryd teen die All Blacks het julle 'n bietjie klei getrap. Ja.
Ja, Steven, ek dink hulle krediet gee vir die All Blacks. Hulle het goeie planne gehad. Hulle het iets gebring wat ons nog nie teenvore gesien het van hulle af nie. Maar ek dink die les wat ons daaruit geleer het is dat ons moet altyd 'n plan B hê as ons in 'n wedstryd ingaan en 'n span kom met ietsie anders dat ons kan terugval op 'n ander plan. So ek dink dis waaraan ons die week gewerk het, is om net so bietjie meer versatile te wees.
Gavin.
How's it, guys? Sorry, I just wanted to ask. Last year, you guys, I mean, maybe enough wasn't made of this last year. I mean, you lost your 2 games last year, but you had the quarantining and the isolation to put up with last year. I think you were in isolation for about 2 weeks before coming out, just before the first test. How different is it this year? I mean, you're playing obviously. I mean, you've got used to playing in front of crowds again, but like we're back in normal times. I mean, either of you guys can answer this, but is it just? I mean, do you think that's obviously going to be a big help that you don't have that sort of disadvantage maybe you had a year ago?
I'll take that one. Yeah, I just think it's good to have things back to normal. You know, having the fans out in South Africa supporting, it was unbelievable. You know, the support we had there. And it's going to be good. It's the first time for us playing here in Adelaide. I think there's a lot of South Africans here as well. So to have South African people here supporting us would be good as well. And I think it's way different to last year where we had 2 weeks in quarantine. Like you said, things are back to normal. And hopefully that'll have a good impact on us this week and going into the weekend.
Mike.
Am I unmuted now? Yeah. Sorry, a question actually for both of the guys. Just looking at the record in Australia, since readmission, the Boxer played 29 games in Australia and won only 5. I think you've won more in New Zealand. Quite often it almost seems like you play a cup final in New Zealand and get to Australia and don't quite get to the same sort of mental heights. Do you think there's something in that it's a mental thing? You guys don't switch on against the Wallabies as you do against the All Blacks? Is it in the mind?
I don't think so. I think from my super days as well, we struggled more here than in New Zealand. I don't know why. I think it's something that just happened, and luckily we all get an opportunity to do something special. So hopefully we all of us are switched on and ready for Saturday.
Lood, your thoughts?
I think it's a strange one. Like Frans said, I don't think it's necessarily that we underestimate them or treat them differently to New Zealand. I just think maybe it's a style of play over the years or whatever it may be. But like Frans said, we've got an opportunity now. Can't look too far in history and look back. So we need to look forward. And this weekend is an opportunity for us to do something special and something that not a lot of South African or Springbok teams have done in Australia. So yeah, we're looking forward to that.
Steven?
Thanks, kan ek net vra, het enige een van julle twee gespeel die laaste keer in daai 38-12, toe julle die Wallabies geklop het?
Australië.
Ja, toe in 2013. Nee, okay, alright. Ja, en dan Lood net, Dave Rennie, die afrigter van die Wallabies, uiteraard 'n Nieu-Zeelandse agtergrond. Bring daar Nieu-Zeelandse element in die Wallabies, bring dit bietjie van 'n curveball of is dit maar dieselfde as wat julle ek weet julle het nou in die verlede ook gespeel, maar bring dit ietsie anders, daai Nieu-Zeelandse element.
Ja, Steven, ek sal dit nie noodwendig 'n curveball noem nie. Ek dink dit is iets wat mens redelik duidelik kan sien dat hulle is meer fisies onder Dave Rennie, of wat dit is die gevoel wat ons kry dat hulle 'n meer fisiese span is onder hom. Dis seker daai Nieu-Zeelander op sy manier van afrigting. Sy spanne was nog altyd spanne wat fisies is en hou van die fisiese konfrontasie. So ja, dis iets wat ons opgetel het van Australië onder hom.
Gavin?
I just wanted to ask Frans, because I actually can't remember. I'm trying to rack my brains when last you played a game. I just wanted to ask that question and then ask you, how hungry you must be to play, having been on the sidelines for quite a while now, and how ready you are, given that obviously you haven't had too many. I know you get a lot of assimilated situations in training, but you haven't actually played in the game for a while.
Yeah, I don't know when last did I play. But it was the same last year, and then I got opportunity against New Zealand, I think. So, yeah, hopefully I can get another opportunity, and like I said earlier, hopefully it's a good one.
There's the thing with you, like, because you've played. I think we spoke to Lood about this before the Joburg game. I know it was Dwayne. When you've got a lot of experience, you've been in that situation many times before, and that's almost as good as like sort of like match the physical preparation. I mean, you came on because you just mentioned the New Zealand game, and what I remember, you made quite an impact in that New Zealand game, getting a 15-22 if I remember, a 50-22 if I remember. I mean, do you think that experience just puts you in good stead to produce whenever you're called on?
No, I think I've always been a player that doesn't look too far ahead or doesn't look into this kind of stuff too much. I want to perform on Saturday, and that's the main thing. As long as I perform on Saturday, then I'm happy.
Percy?
Baie dankie Zina. Goeiedag Simone. Frans, kan ek met jou begin? Frans, kan ek jou vra, en ek verstaan, jy's 'n man van baie min woorde. Jy praat nie baie, jy het sopas vir ons gesê dat jy kyk nie te diep in wedstryde wat gebeur het en wat nou kom nog moontlik nie. Kan ek jou egter vra, en jy kon nie met sekerheid sê wanneer jy laas toets gespeel het nie. Wat was jou gesprekke met Springbok bestuur gewees sedert jy laas vir die Cheetahs gespeel het en jy het die duisbeeldbesering gehad? En wat is jou denkwyse nou deesdae oor die posisie wat jy tans beklee en die Springbok rugby op die oomblik nie?
Yes, dis 'n moeilike vraag daai. Nee, ek weet nie, ek en Jager, dis maar goed wat ons oor praat. Ek is ouer, ek het 'n familie by die huis, my kinders word groot en sulke goed. So en dan is daar jong ouens wat opkom. Ons Kynen is nou hier, wat 'n bitter goeie speler is, en ek dink hy het 'n baie blink toekoms voor hom, as ons dit so kan sê. Ja, dis maar die gesprekke wat ons met mekaar gehad het. Ek weet nie, wat was die ander deel van die vraag? Wat was die ander deel van die vraag?
Ek wil net vra, hoe hanteer jy nou jou paadjie nou met die Springbok rugby? Hanteer jy dit maar as een wedstryd op 'n slag, of het jy nog langtermyn doelwitte op nasionale vlak nog nie?
Ek weet nie, ek dink soos jy sal weet, ek dink seker die end is nader as dis seker maar so. Ek dink ek het vrede gemaak dat die einde seker naby is. Dit is nie meer so ver nie. Ek dink ek is nou al 35, so ek weet iewerster gaan 'n mens moet ophou. Maar op die oomblik, soos ek sê, ek kry 'n geleentheid die naweek, hopelik kan ek goed speel en dis alwaaraan ek dink, game vir game en ja.
Frans,
Guys,
jy
we can take another one or two. Percy, nog net een vraag asseblief, ons is amper uit tyd uit.
Sorry, jammer, Mosina. Sien, ek wil net vir Frans vra. Hy het my gehelp om die vraag te vra. As jy praat van die einde is nade, wie gaan na einde oor besluit? Gaan Frans Steyn oor 'n einde besluit of besluit Springbok bestuur oor daai einde?
Nee, ek gaan self besluit.
Okay, guys, let's go to Gavin.
Sorry, Zena, my hand's up by mistake. Sorry.
All that. Steven and Ashfaq, is that fresh questions or old ones?
Fresh for me, Z.
Fresh for me.
Okay, let's take those as the last two guys.
Okay.
You can go, Ashfaq.
Thanks. Lood, just in terms of the lineup, lastly, All Blacks managed to win a few against the throw there. What do you think was the issues there, and what do you expect from the Wallabies? And then France, just a quick one. You've achieved so much. You're part of the 2009 team that also won in Perth against the Wallabies. You guys have won almost everything as this group. Is this the almost final hurdle for this group to win in Australia?
Yeah, just to answer your question on last week, I think it's a combination of things. There's not one specific reason that we lost those lineouts. I think we've had a good look at it as a pack and address the issues that there was, and hopefully we can have a much better performance come line-out time on the weekend.
Ja, ek dink dit sal vir almal, ek dink 'n groot ding wees om in Australië te wen, omdat dit so min gebeur. Maar ek dink ook ons ek dink almal is goed voorberei. Ek dink almal is op 'n regte plek om 'n goeie vertoning te gee die naweek en ja, daar's klomp goed wat altyd gebeur in 'n game. So ons kyk en wag om te sien wat gebeur Saterdag. Maar obviously sal dit vir die groep 'n groot ding wees om te wen.
Last question, Steven.
Thanks, Z. Frans, ek dink as mense jou naam op 'n spanlys sien, dan dink almal altyd 60 meter deur die pale, jy weet. Is dit 'n ding wat jy nog in die week baie oefen? Is net daai lang afstandskoppe?
Ek weet ek dink ek oefen regtig hulle deur die week. Ek dink toe ek jonk was, het ek ook nie. Ek het meer geoefen. Deesdae kan ou nie meer so baie oefen nie. Jou knie raak seer. So ou moet maar wag en kyk wat gebeur. Ek dink toe ek jonger was ek altyd op die vleuel of heel agter en wat ook al, en jy het 'n kans gekry daar om lang drops te skop en goed, en op senter kry jy nie gewoonlik dieselfde geleentheid nie. Jy is altyd maar daar in die mix met die breakdowns en die tackles en die goed. So ja, ou moet maar wag en sien.